Hi, I'm Sarah Devine. I'm a senior instructor with the White Tiger Qigong Academy. Today we're going to look at Qigong tapping. This is a very simple but effective routine that will help to nourish, revitalize, and it can also be used for soothing and really smoothing out the qi depending on the intensity and the speed that you do the practice in. So I'm going to take you through a simple routine that can be done by pretty much anybody. You can even do it seated if need be. We use the hands from top to toe and in different formations. So we might use a kind of a beak for tapping, we might use a claw hand, we might use a flat hand, and we also sometimes use the fist and we gently tap with the side of the thumb knuckle. So those are all different ways we can work with tapping. Now the tapping technique has been around for thousands of years. It's probably not even isolated to Qigong, but with Taoist medical Qigong we use it purposefully at the end of a practice to smooth out the qi, or at the beginning of a practice to energize and invigorate. We can use it just as a standalone practice as well, so you might find it's a really nice adjunct to your morning routine just to get you going alongside something like shaking it out, which you may have seen in some of our other videos. So what's actually happening in the body when we practice Qigong tapping? Well, we're actually activating the meridian lines in the body, and the meridians are channels of energy. There are 12 ordinary meridians and they connect to organs in the body. They either begin or end in the fingers or the toes, and they connect through the limbs into the torso, and also some of them go right up into the head. With the tapping routine, we're able to start to stimulate these energy lines and to restore qi flow where there may have been blockages. So qi is basically the energy, movement of energy through the body. If we do this technique at the end of a physical activity, such as a dynamic Qigong practice, it also serves to smooth out the qi, so meaning that you get a really nice buzzy feeling afterwards, that your energy body is unencumbered and uninhibited, so the energy is flowing exactly where it ought to. At least you're moving towards that end with consistent practice. Now I'm going to show you a general practice, and then I'll add on a couple of examples of how you can target particular meridian lines. So I've chosen the lung meridian and also the stomach meridian. You can spend as much time as you need to on specific areas and see what results come out of it. But let's go outside and get started. Let's begin with a gentle shaking it out. This shaking it out is focused mainly on the hands, so you want to get a warming effect into the wrists, into the palms, into the fingertips. We're activating the qi in the lao gong points in the center of the palms and also right into the fingertips, and we're going to use that qi to good effect when we begin the tapping process. Keep going for at least 30 seconds or until you feel the warmth building up in your hands. And then rub them together to get a little bit more warmth happening right in the center of the palms. Bring them over the eyes. Inhale fresh air, fresh qi. Draw the qi inwards right into the center of your brain through the eyes, and then begin gently massaging the face. So nice circular movement. Sliding the hands over the face and around the eyes, and then over the nose, to the side of the nose first, and then over the bridge of the nose itself. Moving down onto the gum line next, you're going to rub over the gums, the top gum line, and then the bottom, around the jaw, coming onto the ears. Give your ears a gentle tug, rubbing and then pulling down. This is a surefire way to activate your vagus nerve, to get some vagal tone happening. Then bring the fingers into the whorls in the ear, just gently tracing around the whorls. Bring the heel of the palm onto the ear and press slightly inwards as you inhale, making a bit of a vacuum, and then exhale, release. So you get a little suction effect happening in the ears, stroking across the head now over the scalp. And then beginning a gentle tapping routine. So you're going to start tapping right across the crown and in a line, front to back, and then along the sides of the scalp, coming over towards the forehead and then on the temples. Really enjoy this beautiful sensation, tapping, awakening the energy in the body, around, through the cheekbones, again over the gum line, upper and lower, and on the jaw. Coming into washing, so we're washing the neck here, front and back. Sliding the hands over the neck. Then we make a little beak with the hand and go to the opposite shoulder and gently tap along the line of the shoulder, across from the neck down to the shoulder and back up. Along this line of muscle, there's often a lot of tension here. So adjust the tempo and adjust the intensity according to your needs. And of course, always do the other side as well. Feel that movement gently penetrating into the muscle, and then wipe down. Now coming to the chest, gently patting the chest. And then we'll begin going down the arms. So from the chest, you're going to tap down the back of the arm onto the back of the hand, turn the arm over and pat down the inner line all the way to the palm. And then gently stroke, smoothing out the chi, flicking, and then repeat on the other side. Coming back to the chest, and then working our way down the body onto the abdomen. So here on the abdomen you can pat up and down, or you can also go in a clockwise direction following the line of the intestines. This is really good for stimulating elimination. Time to go down the legs. And we're tapping down the front of the legs, and here now we're making a fist and we're using the knuckle of the thumb to go down the side of the shin, and then we're coming in to the inner thigh, working our way down onto the back. Again, use the knuckle on the thumb to gently tap over the kidney area. Now this should be a soft tap. You can go a bit firmer over the buttocks and down the back of the leg with the flat of the hand. Come down the side of the body now, all the way, don't forget the armpit, all the way down, coming up very gently to the other side. And here we want to anchor, we want to ground through the Laogong points in the hands onto the Yongquan points in the soles of the feet. Grounding down and then slowly rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Take a moment once you're up just to relax and listen to the energy in your body. you can slowly bring yourself back out. Now let's take a look at tapping along the lung meridian. So here again we're using the little beak with the fingers touching the thumb, and we're tapping just below the clavicle, the end of the clavicle as it meets the shoulder, and then we tap down the inside of the arm, coming along the lung meridian to the thumb. We're tracing this meridian line, and you can do this for any number of repetitions and then smooth out and wipe off for the same number of repetitions as you tapped. Coming over to the other side now. So this is really good if you need nourishment of the lungs, if you say you've got a bit of a cold, or you're just generally a bit depleted, or you're a little stressed and perhaps you're holding a lot of tension in your chest, then this would be a really good tapping routine to do. Okay, so moving on to the stomach meridian. Here we're focusing on the fleshy part of the leg just to the left of the shin. So don't want to tap onto the bone, that's going to potentially be a bit unpleasant. So we're tapping onto the side, and you can just keep going. Even if it feels a little bit sore, that's okay. Just tap along. This is really very helpful for stimulating the stomach meridian. So I'm showing you here from the side as well. And let's say you have difficulties with digestion, and this can help to improve the digestive process. Always finish with smoothing it out. And again, just taking a moment to ground yourself. Rolling carefully up. And then you're ready to move on with the rest of your day. I hope you've enjoyed this Qigong tapping practice. Check us out at whitetigerqigong.com, and if you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel. You can find us at Facebook as well, and on Instagram. And we look forward to seeing more of you and sharing more Taoist Qigong with you.